I assume for solo designers especially, one of the roadblocks is going to be cost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How does that relationship work between you and your clients in terms of money? Is this a monthly fee, a pay for task? How does the relationship work?
Yep. I'll start by saying every client, money is a roadblock, because in your brain, there probably wasn't a line item that said coaching. Like in the budget, there's no coaching line necessarily. There might be something, maybe a little bit, but probably not as much as you expected. So one of the things that I think is super important even to work on with my clients is understanding cash flow. So especially interior designers, because you're putting out money before you may get paid. There's a whole science of that. So I think helping the client first recognize that this is something that we're going to work on, money mindset, but also the nuts and bolts of understanding your cash flow. And I even have a separate team of coaches that work under me that's their specialty. How I do my payments, I call it investment. How I work with the investment with my clients. I do have one service that is a VIP day. That's kind of a standalone one-time payment for that VIP day. That VIP day is included in some of my other packages. If it's another way we're coaching and working together, it's always a 12-month commitment, but I always divide that 12-month investment into 12 monthly payments, because I think as a business owner, it's healthy to think about cash flow in terms of what's coming in each month and going out each month, and be able to allocate funds for coaching, for another thing that you're going to want to invest in, for taxes. You've got to kind of think about that on a monthly basis. So that's how I've broken out my payments. And the 12-month comes from the fact that, being an entrepreneur is really a journey in personal development, kind of disguised, I call it, as an entrepreneurial roller coaster. So being an entrepreneur is a journey in personal development disguised as an entrepreneurial adventure. So you're on a journey, and to go the farthest, the fastest, honestly, you have to kind of be in it for the long run.
Yeah, I would guess that a year really isn't even, like, it's not a long time. It'll go by in a blink.
I have clients that I've worked with for 5 years. So a lot of clients continue.
Yeah.
It's not a one and done. But in the initial onset, I say you've got to emotionally and financially commit yourself for a year.
And that makes sense on a whole bunch of levels. I mean, it used to be not too long ago that when designers would go out for an initial consultation with a homeowner, that was expected to be free.
Right.
And for a variety of different reasons, podcasts for one, for sure, coaches talking on podcasts about this, hammering on designers saying, you have to charge for your consultation.
Mm-hmm.
Because people do not respect free. No.
And usually, a designer, you're kind of in that consultation, you're giving them your knowledge. Like, you're already giving them something in that consult. So 100%, I think designers should be charging for consults.